No.
Our next speaker is Dr. Milena Micic from the Aquarium of Pula in Croatia. She's an oceanologist and ecotoxicologist by training, and for many years has been combining a role in research with the management of the aquarium. For the last year, she's focused only on the aquarium, which is still a very big job in itself. So she is going to present a paper on the contribution to breeding and rearing of the long-snouted seahorse in Aquarium Pula. Thank you.
So, there are 35 species of seahorses in the world, ranging in size from 2.5 to 25 centimeters. 2 species of seahorses have been recorded in the Adriatic Sea, Hippocampus gutulatus and Hippocampus hippocampus. So, long-snouted seahorse and short-snouted seahorse. So, from where we got them? We got them in the vicinity of Pula, which is here. An aquarium is situated here. So we got them from the fishermen on different habitat, usually where the seaweeds are, mostly from Posidonia oceanica, but sometimes even from the Cymodocea. You can see that we got them since 2000 up to now, but we did not calculate them. We had them, and we did not have any statistical data until this year. So we got male and females and in different sizes. Seahorses have been in Aquarium Pula since 2000, as I said before. Adults range from 8 to 15 centimeters in length. Males tend to be larger than females. They have different colors: yellow, orange, red, green, and or brown, depending on the season and the environment in the aquarium. From 2000 to 2006, seahorses that were gravid when caught gave birth, but none of the offspring survived. No count was made of the number of offspring produced, and no mating occurred in captivity. So you see males. Aquarium environment at that time was smaller. As you can see, tank dimensions were in volume 320 liters. Since 2007, changing the equipment by increasing the volume of the tank to 2,700 liters. Here you can see it here in the middle. To 700 liters and a height to 120 centimeters, the seahorses began to mate every season. I have to add that we gave them a lot of food. In 2007, still none of the newborn seahorses survived, and during spring 2008, for the first time in the aquarium, some of the offspring survived. You see them. So, aquarium environment 2009. Here you can see seahorses from the sea. So we divided them in this tank, and in that tank we put the aquarium F1 generation, 7 males and 6 females. So the volume of the tanks were the same, 700 liters, as well as a tank. It was like before. Filtration is closest seawater system, substrate, detritic sand and Adriatic flora. Temperature from 18 degrees in winter and 24 degrees in summer, with salinity of 38 to 39 and pH value. Water changes 20% weekly. F1 generations 2008. So we got 200 to 250 seahorses. They were born in May 2008, of which 17 survived, 8 males and 9 females. 13 males are still in Aquarium Pula, while 4 were given to Aquarium Baška, which is on the island Krk. So F1 generations 2008. Today, those survivors from 2008 measure 7 to 10 centimeters in length. Their coloration varies from dark brown to light yellow with rings. After only a year, they mated in captivity, creating the F2 generation, but no hatchlings survived. F1 generation 2009. from the beginning of the mating season in 2009, from May to October, there were 13 broods with 50 to 100 hatchlings. Only 3 broods were successful, with a total of newborn seahorses. So, as you can see, only this year we got roughly 1,400 newborns, but not so many survived. Now we have them still. I hope we will have it more. But you can see also that during the summertime we had them the most, but no one of those survived. So if we compare with the nature, in nature there are on roughly 2% they survived, but we have even less. And F2 generations, no one did not survive. And if I can compare those two populations, F1 and F2, F2 populations, they were much smaller. Environment for the offspring, you can see two tanks. First tank was here up, yes, with volume of 50 liters, and the other one with a volume of 200 liters. So we even tried to make some exchanges here. For example, for the broods 1 to 5, we exchange water every day, and then we started to experiment, and then we changed less because we didn't want to touch them much every day. And feeding was 2 to 3 times per day. So what we have what we are giving them to eat, of course, artemia and plankton from the sea. Because we are going often on the boat and we are collecting plankton. So we were giving them plankton directly from the sea. After 5 weeks, young seahorses were fed with the small shrimps from the families Micic and Palamonidae. At first, small mysids up to 5 millimeters were given, and after 7 weeks, bigger mysids were given. Only live mysids have been used in seahorse diet. A healthy seahorse eats 30 to 50 mysids per day. It was calculated. So I can open discussion how to increase the survival of animals bred in captivity and reintroduction to natural habitat, or maybe just giving to other aquariums, or and I can add something more what we haven't done yet, because we should mark seahorses, and we did not calculate newborns per male per season. So this is something what we can do in progress. But maybe you can tell us what to do with our offspring, newborns. Thank you very much.
Many thanks, Milena, for that very interesting presentation. Are there any questions? I just wondered what you know about the situation with the populations in the wild in Croatia.
In Croatia? No. Nobody is working on it.
Okay.
So we don't know how many there are. No one did not do any kind of field work, so I think we should do it too, somebody.
I think that will be important if you're thinking for breeding, for reintroduction. We need to understand what's the situation in the wild.
In nature, yes.
It'd be very interesting, yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sorry, Milena, there's one question. Back up.
Hello, sorry for being late. I'm Daniel Abed from the Haus des Meeres in Vienna. I have just an interest in the nutrition of the newborns. One question is, which percentage of wild plankton did you use in a rough number in comparison to artemia?
Of course, we didn't count. We didn't count. We just what we have, we were given them. So we did not even.
Now, would you say you supplemented the Artemia by live plankton, or would you say you supplemented the live plankton with Artemia?
Of course, when we were going out, we used this situation to collect the plankton. So then we were giving them, because newborns, of course, they have to eat a lot. So we were giving them in the morning plankton and in the afternoon Artemia. So we just for newborns after 2 to 3 days, because they can live without food in that time.
There would be another question. Which type of Artemia did you use? Which strain? Or which,
just up to 24 hours live Artemia, not more, because they are not having so much nutrition. They are not nutrition.
Yeah, when breeding seahorses, we experienced large differences in strains of Artemia. There are so many different sources, and one source is good, the other one is bad.
She's telling me which Artemia do we use, Karin? Sanders Artemia.
Sanders, okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.